All right, guys, welcome to weekly market analysis. Let us begin with the Nifty 50. I'll remove all the drawings and let's see. Yeah, I will start with the higher time frame first. I will start with the weekly time frame and then we'll go to lower time frames accordingly. So now Nifty 50 clearly can see that prices are inside this range, like high all-time high को break करने के लिए price struggle कर रहा है definitely. Now, on a weekly time frame, I don't see any fair value gap from where the price got rejected. Maybe we can consider this order block, but I don't like to trade order blocks. Let us check daily time frame. So on a daily time frame, यहाँ पे liquidity sweep हुआ है. And if you look at the previous trend, that is price making lower highs and lower lows. So that indicates that this gap up has given us market structure shift. So if we hold that level, if we hold this zone and price sustain that zone, I'll definitely look for higher prices. Okay, like this. So this is a daily time frame. If I want to take my entry on a lower time frame, I will shift to 1 hour and 15-minute time frame. So this will be the trade setup on Nifty 50. You are clearly bullish until and unless if price doesn't move back or we gap down below this zone, or if we just simply displace that zone, we can expect a downtrend momentum. Okay, but yeah, overall the prices are bearish. Now next is MIDCAP. I'll remove this drawing as well. Let's start with the weekly time frame. So on a weekly time frame, there is no information, only this weekly fair value gap, which I guess so that price has already been breached. Let's shift to daily time frame. So daily time frame, just like Nifty 50, here also we can see that we have this buy side liquidity, this sell side liquidity. Price took out this low right here, and the next day we had this gap up. All right, gap up हुआ है, market structure shift भी है, so clear that we'll go to lower time frame, 1 hour time frame, and then take our entry based on 1 hour time frame. Next, Bank Nifty weekly time frame से start करते हैं. Bank Nifty on a weekly time frame, as we have discussed in our previous session, we took out this high. Daily time frame पे देखे तो again closed above that high. यहाँ पे मैं extend करता हूँ. The 4 hour will be little bit interesting. We can expect a little bit of a pullback around this 4 hour fair value gap. Okay, making lower highs and lower lows, leaving behind buy side liquidity, and then after lower time frame confirmation like SISD or market structure shift, we can look for our trade setup. Okay, so that it's it for Indian markets. Let's look at the forex markets. I'll start with BTC. Let's look at the weekly time frame. So on a weekly time frame, if I just zoom out, this is the zone right here. Okay, that is where the strong consolidation happened and we had a breakout. From there, price made this high. Just understand the price action. Okay, made a high, a pullback inside that zone. Okay, and from there it made a new lower high, higher high, again a lower high, higher high here, new high, then this new low. So at this point, it was clear that the price had changed its delivery. This fair value gap got respected From here, we took out this low. Again, we have this weekly fair value gap. Now, at this point, price needs liquidity to rise. Okay. So you have already took out this low right here. And if you have closed below that low. Okay. So I think so. The next target will be this sell side liquidity. I'm just marking out the levels. Only the upcoming price action will tell us what will happen. So if we just go for a pullback, this is a weekly time frame bias. Okay, this pullback and then price continue. This is how I'm expecting it to happen on a weekly time frame. But if you obviously shift on a bearish side, we need like a market structure shift from there. On a daily time frame, I don't see like a strong level from where the price will be rejected. No fair value gap over here. The fair value gap is right here, which is around 80,000 levels. Okay. So if I want to take a long trade, like if I want to take a trade based on just pullback, what we have to check is, are we going to sustain this for our fair value gap or not? Again, we have this bearish fair value gap. So basically, there is uncertainty what I see in the price action. But yeah, whatever it is, we'll wait. I don't see any clear intraday bias on BTC right now. If you're a scalper, you can definitely trade just based on liquidity. But if you are hoping for some bias, I don't know what is the bias right now on BTC. Let's look at silver, starting with the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, no major levels, just this fair value gap, this fair value gap. From there, price definitely got rejected. From daily time frame, we sweep this sell side liquidity, so there was no close. All right, this candle closed below that low. Okay, let's also look at. So and we've asked that if I will consider this fair value gap or not. I will not consider this fair value gap because if you look at the third candle, I will that is a fair value gap, but the third candle closed above the second candle low, so the pressure from buyers were way too strong. So we might take out this that daily fair value gap. Now let's look at the 4-hour time frame. So on a 4-hour time frame, if I have a change in state of delivery above this high, then we can have a reversal. I will target this high over here. If we look at the 1-hour time frame, on a 1-hour time frame, if I wanted to take this entry, I would have looked for a inverse fair value gap that is right over here. Your inverse fair value gap. I'm considering that because that gap broke this low right here. Okay, it broke that low, got a retest, and then went above this high over here. So let's see tomorrow if we, sorry, on Monday, if we break this high with a strong displacement. So we are in a strong range. I guess how many pips is this? Almost 100 pips. Okay. So yeah, let's see. This is the analysis on gold. Sorry, silver. Let's look at gold. Now gold on a daily time frame is bearish. Why? Because of this fair value gap. We still haven't took out this sell side liquidity as in the external range high low, and this is the high. We are inside this range as well. Shift to 4-hour time frame. Now again, very rangy market over here, and on a 4-hour time frame, I don't see like a proper setup. That day I took my trade based on this 4-hour fair value gap from where the price got rejected and went to 1 hour time frame. This fair value gap. Okay. I'm targeting all this buy side. So you can trade based on 1 hour time frame and see that how the PD arrays are holding up and target just the opposing liquidity during the London session and the New York session. Last is EU. On a daily time frame, we have completed this fair value gap, took out the sell side liquidity. Now we have made a new low. This is the opposing liquidity, the buy side liquidity, and the new fair value gap is right over here, which is not mitigated yet. 4 hour time frame, only this zone, a retest will give us a confirmation to buy. I will target this high. This high is already been mitigated, so I will target this high, and then this fair value gap. 1 hour time frame. I'll mark all my internal range liquidity. So this is the high and this is the low. If price wants to move towards the upside, what he has to do is first it needs to create a low and then a high, take out this buy side liquidity, then tap into this 4 hour fair value gap which we marked, and then we can expect price to go higher if it is bullish. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please hit that like button and comment if you need any videos on any topics which you like me to explain. Thank you.